I think we need to acknowledge that a house transaction is a big thing for anyone at all. Janice seems to recognise that and brings this degree of professionalism to the whole transaction.
Without question, Janice's knowledge of the market was very impressive. And as I am a Canadian and I was dealing in Canadian terminology and Canadian dollars, Janice made the transaction extremely transparent for myself.
When you're doing a real estate transaction or you're looking for a home, the nervousness, the unchecked energy of trying to do those transactions and where you're going to end up at, a place that's going to be your home, is a very frightening experience. Janice has a very soothing way of making that experience feel comfortable, professional, and secure.
I think that if a realtor wants to take it professionally and be a professional in the business, they have to do it full time. And that's what she does, and she's been here for a very, very long time.
What Janice has done wonderfully for me is she's matched my needs with what properties that she shows me. She'll fix her schedule to ours, and she really is she's quick, she's on time, and it's just very efficient.
Several things stand out with Janice by contrast to other agents with whom we've worked over the years. She was very objective and showed us a wide variety of properties, but quickly deferred to our interests and our priorities. We found out she's a lifer here. She's been here her whole career, which is remarkable in this culture.
And she wasn't pushy at all, and she was just so wanting us to find the house that we wanted.
One of the things I love about the market we're in is that it is so diverse. We have a lot of full-time residents, we have families, we have retirees. We also have people who own vacation homes here. It's a small town atmosphere with a cosmopolitan flair.
She impressed me a great deal. And having been someone who has purchased, renovated, decorated, sold, bought, and built, she just was probably the most impressive realtor I've ever worked with in terms of integrity and honesty.
What really stood out with Janice was that at any one particular point, I could pick up the phone, and in an incredibly short period of time, she was communicating back to either myself or my wife.
So we've used Janice both for buying properties and selling a property as well. And the first condominium that we're in here, we engaged Janice to help us sell that, and we almost had a bidding war on our hands, which was more than we could have possibly wished.
I am a client-centric realtor because the client is the center of the transaction. That's where I get all my information. That's what the whole thing is about. It's the client who has to be pleased, and I do whatever I can to meet their needs.